Connor, surely you realize by now exactly what Stephanie Forrester is capable of in order to get what she wants.
They offered him how much money again?
$1 million.
And there is no way a sleazeball like Deacon is gonna pass up that kind of cash.
That isn't legal, is it, Connor? I mean, it can't be legal for them to offer to buy custody of that child.
Of course not, Sally, but we have to prove that that's what they've done. And the Forresters are smart enough not to leave a paper trail.
Come on, Connor, you gotta do something. They're probably over there right now cutting Deacon a check.
He's absolutely right. I think we should go over there.
Come on, Sally, we can't just barge in there and say, stop what you're doing. This has to be decided in a court of law.
Connor, we have got to make some kind of statement here. This whole thing is coming to a head.
My mom is right. Look, they got Amber over there, they got the baby, and they are turning up the heat. Look, we gotta fight now or we're gonna lose everything.
Let's go before it's too late.
You are such a handsome young man. And I'm not just talking about your good looks either. You are a man with substance. And let me tell you something. That is very, very attractive in a man. And character. Women love that. Women love a man with character. Just like Rick. Actually, both of the men in your life are great examples of what a man should be. And I know that you love them. And they both love you so much. But Rick was my first love. And someday you will understand how special that is. You know, I know this is all so confusing. But, I think you are handling this really well. Yeah. Now, how come I can't be more like you? Huh? How come I can't be more like you? How come?
Hi, honey.
Oh, hi. Hi, I didn't hear you guys come in.
We were out in the guest house talking about Deacon Sharp.
Oh. Well, have you heard from him?
Not since he stormed out of here, no.
Come here, you little devil. Come to me. I thought we'd go down to the garden. I think there's lots of creepy crawly things on the ground that we could get our fingers on. How about that?
That's a good idea. Come on. We just have to be careful where we walk.
All right.
All right?
You know, I am gonna work this out. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to keep our little boy away from Deacon Sharp.
I know you will, Rick.
But, there is something that you need to do. It's time you have a talk with CJ.
Handsome. Okay, so you're gonna tell me why we're all dressed up?
Oh, it's showtime, baby. It's time to pull the trigger.
I don't understand. Where are we going?
Forrester Castle. We're gonna storm the gates.
Oh, no. Oh, and I bet you they don't even know we're coming.
Well, that wouldn't be any fun now, would it? Come on, we don't want to ruin it.
Giovanni, I've got the list for what we're... Oh, my God. Brooke! Brooke! Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, God. Brooke?
Brooke, hey,
Honey,
where's the...
call the nurse.
What happened?
Just call the nurse. Get her down here now. Hurry. Hey, honey, it's me. You're okay. Listen, don't move.
Hi, this is Megan. Hi. Studio, and
You're in the
there's been
photo
an
studio.
accident.
You must have been hit by this light. You're gonna be okay, all right? Just stay still. Got the nurse coming.
Oh my God!
You okay? Huh? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, God.
So you think I should talk to CJ?
It's time, Amber. And I think you know it.
And what exactly is it you think I should tell him?
You should tell him how you really feel.
So now you know how I'm feeling.
I know how hard it's been for you and CJ. I mean, you guys have been through a lot together. And because of that, you formed a very special bond.
Rick, CJ and I have been raising little Eric together for a long time now. I mean, he loves him so much.
I know. But if Becky hadn't left that tape, your relationship would never have gotten this far.
You don't know that. You don't know what might have happened. I mean, none of us do.
Maybe not. But I do know how it all started. And it wasn't this powerful attraction, Amber. It was Becky's death. You lost your cousin, and CJ lost his wife. And you guys have been reeling from it ever since.
I miss her so much.
Come here. I know you do. I know. And so does CJ. I mean, you guys were forced to deal with this horrible loss. And it was easier for the two of you to latch on to each other rather than face it alone. And as a result of that, I think subconsciously, you tried to replace Becky with CJ, and vice versa. And you and I both know that is not the grounds for a lasting and loving relationship.
I know.
The question is, what are you gonna do about it? You know where your heart is, Amber. And you've already made your decision. You haven't admitted it to yourself. But the fact of the matter is, no matter how strong your feelings are for CJ, you'll never love him as much as you love me.
Boy, you got it all worked out, don't you?
All except one thing.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Wouldn't hurt to hear you say it.
Say what?
Amber, we're gonna be hearing from Deacon any time now. Which means that I am getting custody of little Eric. And you'll be free to follow your heart.
You're that sure of yourself, huh?
I'm sure about you. And I am very sure that I love you.
I love you, too. I don't think I ever stopped loving you. Oh, God! Oh, it feels so good to say that. It does. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you with all of my heart. I love you. I do. happening? We're all gonna be a family again.
This is great.
Stephanie, you knew all along that I was still in love with Rick, but I wouldn't let myself face it.
You just weren't ready. But you are now, and that's all that matters.
Oh my gosh, it feels so right. It feels so right. Now I know this is where I belong, you know? Why did it take me so long?
That doesn't matter. We're your family. We always have been.
Well, hey, guys, as soon as we hear from Deacon, we can get this whole matter behind us and move on with our lives.
Well, I'll get that.
Gosh, Rick, you have no idea how happy this makes me feel and how relieved I am that this whole thing's gonna be just over with.
Oh, I feel that way, too.
Hello, Stephanie.
Sally, what are you doing?
Well, I heard about the $1 million payoff. What we don't know is how you expected to get away with it.
Amber, what are they doing to you?
I'm not doing anything.
Look, you calm down here, CJ.
We were just talking, CJ, all right?
Really, about what, Rick? What, did you offer her $1 million too to move in with you, huh? She doesn't care about your money.
What's this about $1 million?
All right, let's just cut to the snapper, shall we? You people offered Deacon Sharp $1 million to give you custody of the baby. Are you going to deny that?
All right, everybody. Look, Deacon is going to be giving us custody, but it's because he wants to. And that's all that matters.
No, wait, now, did he tell you that, or is that what you think is gonna happen?
Well, actually, we should be hearing from him any time now. And I'm confident that he's gonna make the right decision.
There is no decision to make, Rick. Eric is my son. Amber and I are getting married, and they're gonna live with me.
Well, I think you're gonna have to understand something, CJ.
What's that?
Amber and I will be raising little Eric.
Rick, have you lost your mind? Amber doesn't want anything to do with you. When are you gonna get that through your head? When? Amber, tell him, okay? Tell him. Just be honest and set him straight.
Behind me. Well, I don't see any signs of a concussion. Why don't you come up to my office and lie down for a while?
I'll be okay.
I don't want you alone.
She won't be. I'll be with her. We'll call you if anything changes, okay?
Okay, anything.
Okay.
Thank you.
What am I gonna do with you, huh?
Wasn't my fault.
That's not what I'm talking about. Honey, if anything ever happened to you,
What?
you gotta be careful, okay? There's people who care about you and people who love you.
And Thorne went along with this photo shoot?
Actually, he was really hesitant to go at first. It was your mother that talked him into it.
She did?
Yeah. I mean, it was incredible. It was amazing. I didn't even have to say a word. It was even Giovanni's idea that he go.
Well, he knows how well you guys work together.
Right. But Thorne really didn't want to go at first. It was your mother that insisted.
Maybe she's finally starting to let go.
Uh-huh. And Thorne is starting to realize that.
How did he react?
He was really upset at first, I could tell. But I know that will pass.
Do you think he's starting to accept that it's over?
I think he will once I get him on that island.
You know, I have to admit, I feel kind of sorry for them.
Wait a minute, Bridget, I thought that you were against
No,
this.
I'm not saying that I want him involved with Mom. But this has been really painful for them. I can't feel good about it, Kimberly.
Bridget, they do not belong together. The entire relationship is a mistake. Your entire family is against it.
I know. I know. I just don't like seeing them suffer.
Bridget, there you are. I have been looking all over for you.
What? What's going on?
Look, I don't think it's a big deal. I think she's fine, but your mother's been hurt.
What? Where?
She's in the photo studio. A light fell on her.
Okay, so what is your plan? Is that the contract for the money?
Oh, sorry, babe. You're gonna have to wait till the last act. Now, I want you to take this and put it in your purse. And do not pull it out until I tell you. No peeking. You don't want to ruin your Christmas present, do you?
My Christmas present?
This is gonna be the best ever, baby. You're not gonna believe it.
Well, there's only one present I want from you right now, mi amor.
You're gonna have to wait, baby. Because you are in for a performance of an entirely different type. Come on. Let's go.
Hey, here. How you feeling?
Much better. Thank you.
Good. Well, as soon as you can stand up, I'm gonna take you home.
That's very sweet of you, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Will you let me just take care of you, please?
I don't want Bridget to see us together.
Maybe Bridget should see us together.
Thorne.
Brooke, how long do you want to go on living like this? You can't keep pretending that our feelings are just gonna go away.
I know. It's just... every time Bridget sees us together, it tears her apart.
How do you think she's gonna feel when she finally realizes that she has destroyed her mother's one chance at happiness?
Rick, why do you refuse to accept things the way that they are?
Maybe I'm not the one who's in denial, CJ.
Oh, come on, man. You wave your checkbook around like it's some kind of magic wand or something. Money doesn't buy everything, Rick, and it sure as hell isn't gonna buy Amber.
CJ, no one is trying to buy Amber.
Oh, really? Just like you're not trying to buy the baby?
We're just trying to get him away from Deacon, and we're going to do whatever that takes.
Okay, fine. And once you get him away from Deacon, are you gonna give him back to me and Amber? Because that is where he belongs, with us.
CJ, there is no you and
God,
Amber.
would you stop with that, please? I'm so sick of it. Rick, have you thought about what this is like for her? Having you force your way back into her life, and now, because of you, she has to deal with Deacon threatening to take away her son. It's pathetic. It's pathetic, and you need to wake up. She doesn't want to be with you. She doesn't love you. Amber, look, you have to tell him. I know that you wanted to spare his feelings, but enough is enough.
CJ. Amber's made a decision. Would you like to hear what it is?
Oh, hey guys, Daddy's home. Are these new? Because I like them.
What are you doing here?
Oh, no time for a hug, Steph. Got business. Look, everyone's here. This is great. Because now I can kill two birds with one stone. Everyone, this is Carmen. And Carmen, this is, well, it's everyone. Carmen is gonna have a little surprise for you guys in just a second, but we'll hold off on that for now. Oh. Hey, little D. How you doing, huh? You know, you've given me quite a bit to think about lately, Well, folks, I have finally made up my mind. I've decided who's gonna get the baby. I bet you're all just dying to know who it is, huh?